So it's the 20th of June and I just thought I would put a little garden update into the video. So we have here under the green sheeting we have beetroot, and over here we have strawberries, and as you can see they're starting to fruit nicely. Over here we have quite a lot of onions which are also doing very well, and underneath this sheeting is carrots, under the sheeting to keep them protected from the rabbits and other vermin. Here we have some potatoes and we have some peas here in this little basin, and you can just see some of the fruit there hanging. In what I call the cube, in that cube is broccoli and cauliflower. Broccoli's doing okay, but the cauliflower is struggling a bit. Now over here in this part, with a few stray potatoes that have come up, and with a few beetroot in there. But basically we have here is peas and beans, and again you can see the fruit coming very strongly on the peas. And let's just look at the other side at the beans. The beans, there's an awful lot of flowers, but as yet not a lot of fruit. Oh yeah, I do see fruit. I do see fruit. There's one in there. There's one in there. It's coming on good. Hello, and nice to be back out walking again. And my goodness, what a day I've got today. After all the bad weather, all the moaning I've done, I thought, well, I have to come out today because it's just gorgeous. 24 degrees. I'm going to turn the camera around in a second, just show you what we haven't been seeing for a long time. Blue sky. Blue skies are all around. I am in Crom Castle today on the estate. It's a National Trust property, and there's various walks around here. I'm going to try and do the main ones. So Crom Castle, it's an old castle, one of these plantation estates. It's now been run by the National Trust, although the house itself, or the castle itself, is still run by the Creighton family, who have the title of Lord Erne, Lord Lieutenant of Fermanagh, or whatever it is. And so you can actually hire it out for weddings and big events. But it's partly lovely inside. Andrew's been inside it and it's really nice. They do high teas and that sort of stuff if you book in advance. But I'm not up for that sort of caper today. I'm just out for a nice walk. So most people who come to Crom don't bother with this walk. They go up to the old castle and the house and round by the lake. This is quite a secluded bit. I like it. I've been in here several times. And just follow the markings basically. You can't go far wrong. It's a little circular route here. So this is our first marker post, and you turn in left here. I have disturbed some wildlife in here. Didn't see it, heard it rustling in the ferns. Wasn't big, it was small. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, that's it. It's a fairly short walk there, circular walk. And now I go back to the car. But from the car I'll go on then to the old castle and we'll get some loch views. I also should say that this is only 20 minutes from our home, so we would come here quite often. Oh, maybe once a month, or once every other month. Mostly just walk to the castle and the old castle. Okay, getting our first view of the lake. And that part of the waterway link you onto the Erne Shannon waterway. I think it takes you to Belturbet. So there's quite a series of waterways here, but we just go down here past the picnic area. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, when I head into the old castle ruins, you can go either way there. There's two ways to go. There's a nice wee path, and then it gets grassy further on. So now I'm on the grassy path, and the castle's just over here, the old castle ruins. Again, you get a lot of people come here for wedding photographic shoots. So here we are at the castle ruins, and you'll see the view in a minute. Absolutely stunning today, isn't it? And here's where they go for the wedding photographs, just this arch. There's a couple of guys paddling there. Okay, so that's the back of the old castle ruins. It's just lovely. You kind of get enough of that today. There's that boat. So, just heading on this path. You can now see the Deer Enclosure and part of the castle. What actually has surprised me today is that there are so few people here. But look at that for a view. Yeah. Worth coming out to see, I think. So what am I going to see next? We're going to see a boathouse, and we might explore the deer park. I'm not sure. See the boathouse, and then we'll cross over to the island on the bridge, and we'll do a loop off the island. Again, hardly anybody does that loop. And there's a seat with a view. I know a few people who would like that. And they would sit there for a long time on a day like this. And who could blame them? That's lovely. We're getting very close to the house now. And I'm just going to wander up here. You're not supposed to, but I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to wander up here. That's the Irish Gate, I call it. You just walk, it's closed, but you just walk past it. Yeah, so this is the back of the castle. It's as far as I'm going to go, to be honest. So they might come out and chase me. Trespasser. It's quite an impressive building, isn't it? And just as I expected, the deer are all here. Look. They're sheltering in the shade. And they're looking at me. There's about a dozen of them. Those are fallow deer. The spotty ones are fallow deer. And they're not too bothered about me, to be honest. So I've now reached the bridge, and I'm going to cross it and explore the island. There's an island. Only way onto that island is this bridge, or by boat. I just forget the name of the island. I think it's on this. Yeah, it's on this board. Inishherk Island. Yeah. So here we go. across the bridge. Now people do live over here. There's a couple of houses over here, and they're actively lived in houses. That's Fermanagh at its finest, I think, today. Look at that, the water and the sun glistening off it. The water's actually quite clear. Then you've got the other side, you've got the boathouse. Okay, I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up or not, but there's a shoal of fish there. They're actually quite significant fish. So I'm on the island now. Very good. Okay, I've fixed this path up. That's the path I come back. It's been well fixed up. And now on my right is the walled garden. There's also another house down there as well, but I'm not going down to that today. The entrance into the walled garden is round the back. I'm not going to bother with that today either, I don't think. Well, curiosity has got the better of me. I'm just going to see if they've done anything to this garden. The last few times we've been in here, they've really done nothing. And it's a shame because it's huge. Yeah, there it is, the size of it. Massive walled garden with greenhouses at the far end, but there's nothing done in here. So I believe this way they would have launched a boat to bring them over to the other side. That's not an island over there, and there's a church over there, and that's where they went to church, where the Crichton family, Lord Erne, went to church. It's got a bit run down here. But we've got a little jetty over here. I think we'll just go out onto it. I'm amazed at how clear the water is today. And how blue it is. Again, I can see loads of fish in the water. I seem to be chasing them, but yeah. Just look at that. You can get tired looking at that. That's better than Spain. Okay, we're moving on past the walled garden now, and just going to do this loop around this island. Now from memory the path isn't great unless they've improved it, but nobody does this, so I would be surprised if it's in great shape. Looks like I am going to be surprised. Look at that, proper pathway. I have sort of mixed views about what they've done here. You know, it's good that there is a path, but when it was a grassy path, it was kind of very secluded and natural. This feels a wee bit unnatural. The other thing that I don't really like about this path is you hear every crunch, every step you take. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So the wildlife can hear you from miles away. Whereas if we were walking on grass, they would have hardly heard you at all. So we turn left here, over the bridge, and then we'll immediately turn left over to the ice house. Okay, I've turned left and I'm now heading towards the ice house, Summerhouse sawmill. And we just investigate slowly all it's here. I have never really filmed anything around here before. So we're at the Summerhouse first of all. And it's open. That's just a modern day conservatory. It's built on the site of an old school according to the 1830 Ordnance Survey map. There's a bit of history there. So we reach a point where you've got the stable yard up there. You've got what's known as the turf house down there on the loch shore, and then directing to go to the car park that way. So I'm going to go down to the turf house. Let's have a wee look at it. Oh, I nearly missed the ice house. So the ice house is in here. All of these stately homes had an ice house, always somewhere away from the main house. It's like your modern day deep freeze. There it is. Crom Estate ice house. There you have it. Okay, we're leaving the turf house behind and we're now going to try and find the birdhouse, which is a spot for watching wildlife basically. It's nice being out like this sometimes on your own. You're under no pressure. You can stop and start and do whatever you want, or you can just keep going. There's no time scale. I'm cooking tonight whenever I say I'm cooking. What am I cooking tonight? There's a path to my left here. There is no signs here that I see anywhere. So the path looks okay. I'm gonna go down it. I'm gonna explore. Oh, I like this path already because it's not a stony path, grassy path, so I can be stealthy. I don't think too many people come down here. Now, there's footmarks. Those are deer tracks. Those are quite fresh. See them? There they are. Those are fresh. Okay, so I've come out onto this path and immediately I found a sign for the bird hide. So I think that path was a shortcut. I liked it. Okay, here we are very quickly at the bird hide. I've never been here before that I can recall. Oh. Wow. This is it. Okay, so you come in here and you sit down and you watch for all of these guys. Right. Let's have a go. only problem with sitting in here is I might never get up. Okay, it's quite a view, but you would need binoculars. Okay, I'm back out at this junction, and so I'm going to turn left this time. I believe this will take me back out onto the road I came in, but I don't want to walk back that road. I want to try and find another way back. I often wondered what video bloggers say to themselves, because I think they do all their chatting to a camera, and they get all their issues out. So I don't know what to really say. What are my issues? Getting old gracefully. 61 and still able to run, but not as fit or as flexible as I used to be. Okay, I've arrived back out at the road in which I came in. Now that's the road. That road there is the road home. That road there back to the car park. That road's up to the castle. I'm going up that road. What I want to do is find a road to the left then. I don't want to go back by the road. I want to find another route back. I'm fairly sure I can go left here, because there's the deer park, and I know I've walked this way before. There's a wee seat as well, so yeah, why not? Yeah, there's the sign, Car Park Visitor Centre that way. Yeah, okay, this is good, exactly what I wanted. Another nice seat. That view. Just looking back, you get a full frontal of the whole house. It's quite a scene, isn't it? That's quite a house. Yeah, take a bit of looking after that. Okay. And there's the lake. Almost back now. There's a view of the old castle ruins again. I'm just continuing to walk through this path. The guy has come along here in the mower and has cut out a very nice path for us. This must hit a wee junction here because we must go left. The left takes us back to the car. See you back there now in a few minutes. And here I'm back. There's the mighty Focus. And I've been going for 2 hours 42 minutes, almost 11k, which is great. Great walk. Walked around every part of Crom Castle. Thanks for watching. Now for the Strava data.